It is a Jubilee, and we've got Shrewsbury School against Sir William Perkins' school. Shrewsbury to the left. Sir William Perkins is on the buck station.
Shrewsbury coached by Tobias Rudkin, and Sir William Perkins' school coached by Chris Boddy. Used to row with Chris, fantastic lightweight rower, and himself former national team member. Many medals won at that big stage. So let's see what these crews do as they come through the line. And across Temple Island, I can see there's a little bit of steering there from the Sir William Perkins school. Both crews, I think, still struggling with that crosswind that really hits you as you come off the island. You can see that they're having a similar issue as what the two coxless fours had earlier in the Y-folds. And they need to watch those booms because they are coming very close to those bow side booms.
It's the overcompensating that's so dangerous, isn't it? Once they start straying and they have to correct. But look at this for a race. It's really tight. Shrewsbury on the top of your picture on the Berkshire station, and this is another very tight race. So William Perkins' school nearest the camera. So William Perkins' school, amongst alumni, Hattie Taylor, the British Olympic rower, you might remember. She went there. And for Shrewsbury, most notably, but nothing to do with rowing, Charles Darwin. So this race will be survival of the fittest, I reckon.
I love that plug, Tim. So you can once again see, if you looked at the flags in that last shot and a little bit of popple on the water, you can see that headwind that I think is just starting to pick up as the morning progresses. And in quad sculling, one of the big secrets to that headwind is just getting those oars in nice and quickly, nice and tight, and just really relaxing as the catch, knowing that the work will be there for you. And all 8 legs, so all 4 pairs of legs pushing down together, so you're going as one crew, one rhythm, as you push that hull towards the finish. Both crews here rating very similar striking, and the hulls are almost neck and neck. I think there's a canvas in it between both crews. This is going to be a race to the line.
Going to be really tight, yeah. Nothing in it midway down the course. Mentioning former pupils of these schools, for you, a daytime TV viewer like yourself, do you remember Trish Goddard? She went to Sir William Perkins' school.
Did she?
She doesn't know anything about rowing, but
bless her.
Look at this for a race, though.
So this is what I thought may happen. So it looked to me as though that Sir William Perkins school quad, after the starts had sorted themselves out with the slalom racing again, that boat pace looked a little bit higher. Dare I say it? Their oars are picking up the water a little bit better than Shrewsbury School, and they've just moved out to a canvas on Shrewsbury, and I think that this is going to be a fantastic race to watch if Shrewsbury can push and get a little bit more boat speed as they come through the regatta enclosures. This is going to be a great race.
Yeah, the race ebbing and flowing really nicely. Surges, the latest coming from Sir William Perkins' school on the buck station.
And one of the interesting things that this dynamic, we talked about wind earlier, is if it starts to get a little bit gusty, with quad sculling, because you've got one oar in each hand, all it takes is a little bit of gust when you're not quite paying full 100% attention, and one of those oars goes, and that is race over. And you can just see both crews slightly getting affected, a little bit of the spoon getting caught now and again in the wind on the Shrewsbury quad side. So I need to make sure that both these crews are staying 100% committed and focused all the way to the line, because you just do not want any sort of disaster to be happening.
Chris Boddy, the coach, in the boat for Sir William Perkins' school. As you can see in the picture there, you've got Mary O'Donnell in the stroke seat. There's the back of Amber Subron in the bow seat.
Lovely shot. Look at that.
Patient and Anna Cowell. Yeah, and that's what you're after, isn't it, at this stage of the race? Because don't forget, they've gone more than halfway down the course now, so fatigue will be kicking in.
And this is where the technique matters the most. So you can see as the lungs are burning, as the legs are really burning, it's about focusing into what you can do, what you can control, and how you can add to your crew. Both quads having lovely symmetry from those bow and stroke side oars. And this is a lovely shot of Shrewsbury, so we can see in that M-Packer quad. You could just see, I think there's maybe a clip of the boom on that stroke side oar, and they have. Yeah. They've clipped that boom on the stroke side, and they are going to have a real challenge now to get back into this. I think if we go to another shot just to see both crews side by side in a little bit later, we will see what that may have cost.
You suspect it'll be game over for them, because trying to get the momentum back into the boat and the energy back into the boat. We will see in a moment, but Sir William Perkins' school will have seen all that, and they'll have taken great heart from that. And it has been a good race. It's been incident-packed. It's been very tight. And now we've had the first flirtation with the boom from Shrewsbury School. That's because it was so competitive, wasn't it? They were being driven on to their max.
Absolutely. And when the pressure is on, that is when we need to execute. And it's really interesting to see what happens when people experience that level of pressure. But if we just look now at Sir William Perkins' school, they have capitalised on that. So if I was in their boat and I was making the calls, I would have called a push and said, right, punish them, let's go, let's move. Because that's exactly what they've done. It looks like they've taken a length. And Shrewsbury are still pushing. This is fantastic to see. They've not given up. They're about 3/4 to about a length down, and they're going all the way to the line as they come through the finish.
Terrific race. Really excellent race. The Diamond Jubilee Challenge Cup. Sir William Perkins' school have won, but that doesn't tell the whole story, because early in the race it was a really good tussle. Then we had the error from Shrewsbury School, and give them some credit because they did recover and they made it competitive at the back end of the race as well. So very entertaining, good race. So William Perkins' school, they can breathe a huge sigh of relief. They've got through in that heat of the Jubilee.